I, Afriza, will present argument from both the government and opposition sides on the motion. The House believes that professional athletes are overpaid. Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand as part of the government side and firmly support the motion that professional athletes are overpaid. Definition: professional athletes refer to individuals who earn their primary income from their competitive sporting activity. Overpaid means earning a fee that far exceeds their contribution and reasonable economic value to society. With this definition, I will prove that professional athletes do earn a salary that is disproportionate to their contribution to society. Argumentation model: I argue that the current pay system in professional sport creates an unfair inequality. Therefore, I propose that capping salaries or redistributing a portion of athletes' income to more needy sectors could be a solution to create a fairer system. Argument 1: unfair income disparity. Professional athletes earn high salaries, even reaching billions of rupiah per year. For example, a famous soccer player can earn hundreds of millions of rupiah in just one match. Meanwhile, other professions such as health workers, teachers, and firefighters who make real contribution to people's lives often receive much lower salaries. This inequality is unfair and reflects an economic system that values entertainment over essential public services. Argument 2: inconsistent with the social contribution. Professional athletes do provide entertainment to society, but their impact on social welfare is not as great as other professions that contribute directly to people's lives. For example, a scientist who discovers a new drug or a teacher who educates future generations has a more significant long-term impact than an athlete who only performs in sport competition. Argument 3: industry exploitation and excessive commercialization. Athletes whose salaries are often supported by the profit-minded sport industry. Sponsorship, television rights, and merchandise sales make athletes into highly marketed products. However, these high profits don't always have a positive impact on the sporting community itself. Many clubs and leagues are experiencing a financial crisis due to an uncontrolled salary system. On the other hand, many talented young athletes don't get a chance to develop because the industry only focuses on big, well known stars. Argument 4: encouraging unhealthy consumers. Professional athletes' high salaries are often used as an excuse for the companies to charge high prices for match tickets, merchandise, and broadcasting rights. As a result, public access to sports is limited. In addition, the lavish lifestyle exhibited by famous athletes can create a culture of excessive consumerism and unrealistic standards of success for the younger generation. Conclusion: considering the income inequality, disproportionate social contribution, exploitation of the sport industry, as well as the negative impact on society's culture, I believe that professional athletes are indeed overpaid. Therefore, I support this motion and invite all parties to consider a more fair and pro- proportional payment system. Thank you. Thank you to my opponents. Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand as part of the opposition side and firmly reject the motion that professional athletes are overpaid. In response to the government's definition and model, I would like to emphasize that the government's proposed definition of overpaid is subjective and does not take into account market economy principle. Therefore, I offer an alternative definition. Professional athletes are individuals who are fully dedicated to support and earn income from competition, sponsorship, and sport related activities. High salaries in this context are not excessive, but rather the result of a fair market system and based on the economic value they generate. In addition, the model proposed by the government, which is to limit athletes' salaries or distribute their income, is unrealistic and contrary to the principles of a free economy. The current system already works well based on market demand and athletes' contribution to the global sports industry. Rebuttal to arguments. The first is unfair income disparity. The government claims that athletes earn very high salaries compared to other professions. I reject this argument because the economic system does not work based on social justice in terms of income distribution, but rather on the value generated by individuals in the market. If athletes make billions through broadcasting rights, sponsorship, and match tickets, then it's only natural that they are highly paid. The second, not in line with social contribution. The entertainment provided by professional athletes has a huge impact on society, both in economic and social aspects. They inspire many people to live healthy, exercise, and work hard to achieve success. This is a significant form of social contribution. The third is industry exploitation and excessive commercialization. The government claims that athletes are just products of the industry that exploits them. However, many athletes consciously and actively choose this path because they have an interest and talent in sport. If they didn't receive high salaries, the sport industry would not thrive either. The fourth is encourage unhealthy consumerism. Ticket and merchandise prices are determined by market demand, not solely by athletes' salaries. Also, athletes have the right to enjoy the fruits of their labor without being seen as the main cause of excessive consumerism. Main argument of the opposition. The first is professional athletes generate high economic value. Professional athletes do not just play sport but also drive a multi-billion-dollar industry. Major sports leagues such as the NBA, EPL, and Olympics generate revenue from broadcasting rights, sponsorship, and merchandise. Without athletes, these industries would not exist. Therefore, the salaries reflect the economic contribution they bring to the table, not just a baseless number. The second is great risks and sacrifice. Being a professional athlete is not an easy job. They have to undergo rigorous training from a young age, face the risks of serious injury, and have relatively short careers. Many athletes retire before the age of 40 and lose their main source of income. Therefore, the large salaries they receive while actively playing are reasonable compensation for the risks and time constraints of their career. The third is inspiration and positive social impact. Professional athletes are role models for millions of people around the world. They inspire people to exercise, live a healthy lifestyle, and work hard to achieve their dreams. In addition, many athletes use their wealth for social causes, setting up charitable foundations and helping communities. This positive impact cannot be ignored and is proof that they deserve a high salary. The fourth, free market principles and economic justice. The economic system we live in is based on free market principle, where a person is paid according to the value they bring to the market. If people are willing to pay to watch skins, buy merchandise, and support sponsors, then athletes deserve a share of that revenue, forcibly reducing their salaries goes against the principle of economic justice and market freedom. Conclusion: considering the economic value they generate, the risks and sacrifice they face, the positive social impact they have, and the principle of fairness in a free market, I strongly oppose this motion. Professional athletes are not overpaid, they are paid according to the value they generate. Therefore, I support the existing system and oppose unnecessary intervention in the sport industry. Thank you.